Hello, my name is John Neal from Ashridge Business School. I'd like to introduce you to a concept called the World Class Basics Programme, but particularly in relation to teams. Over the last 25 years, I've been able to work with teams from sports, business and the military at the very highest level, and our purpose has always been to achieve results but under significant pressure. As a result of that experience, I've been able to reflect and consider what are the real basics that you need to get right. And that is the basis of the programme. So before we begin the World Class Basics programme, we need to clarify exactly what are the values and the culture of the team. That's at the core of the World Class Basics model. If you haven't got the right culture, if you don't have a consistent set of values and operating principles, the team will fracture, and it will fracture from the inside. So that is the area we focus on first. After that, there are 8 key areas that we'll look at that if we can get right, if we can get world class at them under pressure, we will deliver success. So what are the world class basics of team development? First of all, does the team have a clear future? Not just the motivational future, but the goals, the objectives, the mission, the system and the process to underpin it. Are all of those engaged in by the entire team? Once we've got that, we need to look at the key areas in which we need to work. We need to work in lots of areas, but let's pick out what are the key areas. What are the key areas that if this team works at, we will be successful, and make sure every member of the team understands those key areas. Next, what's the structure? Does everyone understand the structure? Who reports to who? What's the shape and structure of that team that everyone agrees with and everyone understands their position and their place and their role? Next, how do we do things around here? What is the philosophy? How do we encourage each other? How do we support each other? What's our interaction? How are things done round here? Quite often, if that's not clear, people do what they think they should do. We need to have an agreement on that. Next key element, selection. How do you select the right people to do the right jobs? And selection for us is not just about skills and competence, it's about character. If you've got a high level of character and you select primarily on character, great characters deliver under pressure. And great characters trust each other. They have respect for each other. They fit the organisational culture. Next, how do you measure the members of the team? And do those measures support the key performance areas that we've selected that underpin the vision and the mission? Finally, are we sustainable? It's actually quite easy to get quick wins. There's lots of ways to do it. But if we want to be successful in the long term, we have to consider our sustainability. Are all our systems effective? How do we affect pressure? How do we make it happen to others and deal with it ourselves? The programs are very interactive. They can be delivered as a one-day motivational session or as a masterclass with workbooks to support it, or we can develop a longer-term customised program. Whichever way, it has an impact on the bottom line. That's the world-class basics of team development.